Hello. So you have money to invest in real estate in Lagos State, Gbagada precisely, and you are looking at two different properties: a two-bed and a studio apartment. Which one are you going to put your money in? Today, I'll be analyzing two properties that are available in the market. One in Gbagada, and one is two-bed, and the other is like a studio apartment. Studio apartment is like a room self basically, but like it is not something that lasts long in the market. Like not like its occupancy is not as high as two bed, because studio apartments people go and come, but two bed is mostly for like maybe young family who want, or maybe like even bachelor sometimes also take two bed. So today I'll be analyzing them. So this is like two bed available for sale in Bagada. This is like property that we are looking at. It is going, most of them are going for like 85 million. um Relatively not bad. This one is 75 deed of conveyance. The ones that have CFO, this one registered conveyance 85 million. So let's just say it's 5 million now. While our studio apartment is going for 11, it's not really that expensive. I think most of the studio apartments is, this one is leasehold, while this one is freehold. So the freehold are going for like 52 million naira, and they are in Yaba side. So we cannot use the freehold for our analysis. We cannot use the leasehold for our analysis. We have to use the freehold for our analysis. So for the freehold that we have, like we have 52 million naira. This one is registered. So basically around 50 to 60 million naira. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it at 6 million naira. So would you go for something of 85 million naira, or one of like 60 million naira? So for room self, like I said, a studio apartment is just like a self con. So the rent is 1.3 million, an average of let's say 1.4, 1.5 million, while two bed is 3 to 4 or 5 million. Let's just say an average of 4 million here. So from this is like our research on available properties in the market that we can use to determine our analysis. So we have like two BOE analysis that we're going to be doing. I mean, you might ask, what is BOE? Back of the envelope. It gives us like a brief overview of what property investment looks like. So, or what we can get from our investment. So this is BOE for the studio. For our studio apartment, I needed to. For our studio apartment, sorry, give me like a minute, please. I need to. Yeah. So for our studio apartments, the rent is 1.3 million, one unit. Annual gross rent is 1.3, assessed value, replacement cost 2.5 million, because I mean it's one this thing, taxes, insurance. These are our outgoings. We have like our cap rate, our cost of our purchase price 6.60 million naira, our closing cost. So everything here we have like a 66 million naira, equity contribution is 56 million. So in this place, I'm going to increase our loan. 10 million naira is too small for our loan, so I want to increase it to like say 30 million. So if we increase our loan to 30 million naira, so what is our yield is going to be like minus. It's going to be minus, because the studio is not really, except we increase our rent for studio to like say let's say 1.8 million. So that's where we are going to make more money, and even at that we are still going to be as minus for our yield at if we use loan of 30 million. Let's say our loan is 20, our initial loan. So if our loan is 20 million naira, we use our equity competition contribution will be 47 million naira. So this is what we are going to be getting, and so let me break it down for you. Basically, the our cap rate goes up to 2.7 million naira. Our cost of acquisition is still 66 million naira. Our equity contribution will be 47 million naira. Total equity contribution 47 million naira. Repayment 2 million. So we are using MF for 20 years. 20 years is a long time. It is 15 years, so it shouldn't be 20 years because it's 15 years. There is a mistake here. Yeah, our this thing is 15 years. So the cost at renovation, there shouldn't be cost at renovation because we are buying it new. Or let me say some minor cost at renovation because when I want to do some really small this cost at this as it is should be more than this. It should be like it should be more than this. I can't say for a fact. Let's say our growth rate is 10%. I think 8% is more. So yeah, growth rate is 10%. Exit cap rate. This is our sales at when we are leaving. We are most likely at 15 years. This amount does not mean inflation can be very crazy in Nigeria, but we are using numbers. So based on our calculation, this is probable amount that we can sell it. 194 million naira, around 200 million naira for a property that you bought. So it has done times three. I think we bought it 60 something million naira. So times three would be like around 180 million naira. So something like roughly around that. So it has done like times three within 15 years. Is it bad investment? Well. Like I said, it's not something you can say for a fact because our growth rate is we cap it at 10%. If we increase it to like say 15%, and that would be very crazy. So you have to be very very careful. You have to be realistic as much as you can. But I feel like this can still go beyond 190 million naira. Inflation, except we are able to tame our inflation in Nigeria, it can go as high as maybe 300 million naira in 15 years, or even probably even up to 500 million naira. Who knows? But if you're able to tame inflation, just be expecting something like this. So the this is our numbers basically for this is our net rent. Our net rent is going to be like around 1.6 million naira from 1.8 million naira. So we want to target 1.8 million naira as our rent. This is on the high side, but it is not impossible because I think I saw something here that somebody is collecting 1.8 for. Yeah, this is it, self-con 1.8. So probably, who knows, it is on the high side, but like it's something that's probable. Like I'm just trying to be overly optimistic for this thing. It is on the extremely high side. So what are our results? These are our results. Our IRR is 9.96, 9.85. Our yield, if I'm dropping all the money, it's 4.91 and 1.40, and our cash multiple is 3.54, 4.14. So this is for the studio apartments, and for the two bed. So two bed is we put it at 4.5 million naira one, and we are one unit, and we are going to be looking at it from these numbers, our management, everything. So this is what it's just like the numbers that we have there. The purchase price for this one is 85 million naira, closing cost 10% 8.5 million naira, total 93 million naira, equity contribution 59 million naira. So total equity contribution 61 million naira. So loan amount 34. Let's say we are taking let me look at this. Let's say we are taking 50 million naira as a loan. Let's say we are taking 50 million naira as our loan. So yeah, our equity contribution goes down. So our you see that our yield here comes down, but on this thing goes up. So this thing is 15 years. It's 15 years tenure. Renovation as it is like it's just no, it's not. It's almost unrealistic. So we have like 10% here. So this is how much we are looking to. This is how much we are looking to gain at the end of our. We are looking to sell it for. This is what our net rent looks like 3.9 million 4 points. So and it goes over a period of 15 years. And this is what our if we are using loan, so we pay till like year 6. We still keep paying from our pocket till like year 6, and year 7 we start getting money back, and we will sell at 200, let's say 300 million naira. It's almost like times 3, and this is what we are getting back. So what's our verdict? Which one should you go for? So our entry price, this is the entry price for the two. This is the total purchase price for the two, and this is the replacement cost for the two. What you earn, this is a two bed wins here. Basically, two bed wins in all of them because the money back, everything. So two bed is a much more suitable investment than the studio apartments. Although it's much more expensive, but in the long run, it gives you more. It is more. It puts your mind at rest because for a two bed, you are most likely going to be you. It is like people that want to live for long. Some people as long as 5 years in a place, but for mini flats, for studio apartments, it's just come and go. You can even have high vacancy this thing in this thing compared to two bed. So that is